4 o'clock works. Yeah, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock's perfect. Thanks, boss man. See you soon, buddy. Bye-bye. Even better.
Special opportunity tonight because what we have here is the founder with Visalus with us tonight. He flew in from Solomon, Miami. He's just looking for great people to join a worthy cause. There's a lot of reasons.
Today, I've flown out here to meet with probably a group of maybe 20 to 30 guys for a new team that we launched. And this is where, it's what I've been doing is very different than what I'm doing right now. What I have been doing, what I'm normally doing, is I show up to a city and there's 2, 3, 4, 6, 800, 1,000, 2,000 people there, ready, waiting. I just walk in, grab the mic, get on stage. Because we're starting all these people from zero, their success and the results are tied to, and we're responsible for them 100%. So it's literally down, dirty, and in the trenches. So I've flown from Miami. Couldn't take Ash with me because we don't want to put the baby on 4 planes in 4 days. I'm on a 4-city tour. I'm gonna hit Vegas, Salt Lake City, LA, and then hit Michigan, go back to Michigan, do an event there. And all of these events are gonna be 20, 30, small events, because I'm putting the accountability and the responsibility all the way on the individual who's hosting the event, as opposed to showing up and doing a big event in the city. So if I was to tell all of Vegas that, hey, here today, we'd have a 200 or 300 person event. Instead, I'm going to Jim's house. So Jim, your ass better have a group of people there that are ready to hop on this challenge. You too, Alan, and you too, Kristen, because I'm in Vegas for you guys. And tomorrow, Callie and Dan better have a packed house. LA, Tina, come on now. So this is it's back to grassroots. It's back to square one. It's getting dirty, getting uncomfortable, and building this as if the company doesn't exist. And I'll be the only guy on the 46th floor of the Cosmo who's gonna have zero fun tonight. I'm gonna go build and go put as many people on the challenge as possible.
So my name's Dan Halverson from Salt Lake City, Utah, originally from Montana. I was introduced to Nick Sarnicola from my wife, Callie Halverson, and she kind of just filled me in on who he was, what he did, and he was the network marketeer, is what I referred to him as. And then met him for dinner, him and his wife. We never once talked about Visalus, and I actually ended up looking up Visalus and finding out kind of what he was about. And called him up, said I want to try some product and see what it's all about. I've been in fitness for a long time as well as nutrition. Bought the product, loved it, and kind of went down that path. Got my family on it, saw some great results.
We got 12 months to get you guys a 5-star, and at that point, that allows you, Dan, to transition to be a full-time Vi-Slayer.
Yep.
Callie, you're transitioning immediately out of the project that you're working on right now to be full-time availability to be able to run the business, yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
The only other thing is my 3-year-old, but
yeah, no, I know.
other than that, I'm here.
We got 35 days to get you guys, to where we need to get you to push you over to ambassador. Meaning we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got about 7 to 8 regional directors that we need to break in the next 35 days. We feel like we've identified 7 of them who are either in and running, or who are at least capable if they're not running. You're gonna put me on the phone through you guys with Brandon J, Brandon B, and Doug. Separate phone calls, one at a time, 5-minute calls. I'm gonna talk to Brandon B, Eric, and Phil. You guys are gonna put me on the phone with Kelly and his wife. Callie's gonna put Ashley on the phone with Hillary and the 3 amigas. Does that sound like an accurate recap?
You said Brandon B twice, so you're going to reach out to Brandon Berdo's on your own?
No, you guys are gonna put me on the phone with Brandon B and Brandon J. The Denver event is going to be what makes or breaks this whole thing. 1, 2. Well, the Denver event, and then I got to work on, and then we got to work on Phil with the Vancouver event, Jason on the Atlanta event, and Eric S on the Chicago event. Okay, keep enrolling personally. Remember I said that you know, you don't want to stop enrolling because you have these guys. Keep enrolling. And you know, I told you guys in person the other day. I'm gonna tell you guys again. Now that I know that you guys are all here, and I already know what your skill set is. I already know what your influence level is. You know, and you know, I'm getting a sense of what your work ethic is. So that was never in question, you know, for me. It was more, you know, me not stepping in and just grabbing a hold of you guys and leading you appropriately and running you guys appropriately and just be like, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Let's just make sure, you know, we're talking every day for the next 35 days until this thing is done. And, you know, I'll commit to you guys that you've got me. You've got 100% of, you know, my time, my attention, and I care about you guys. I have fun with you guys. And I want you guys both full time at this worse than you guys do. It's a mutual, you know, feeling with regards to that, you know, because even though what we're doing with this run in the short term is important, and I know I have to get you an ambassador, and we're documenting it and all that other stuff. Long term, you guys are just you're our culture, and you're you know, you're us. You know, this is you know, and so we need to get this done for the future of the company, because you guys need to be traveling all over Europe with us, opening up countries over the next 24, 36 months.
Yeah. That sounds fun. What's up with the pyramid thing? What's going on with that?
Well, the pyramid thing is being shot. We may or may not be talking about you all the time. You don't ever know.
I love it.
Yeah.
What?
We may be. How do you know? I may be talking.
Who's in it? Is it you guys? Like what you're doing this? Who's in it?
Well, the main characters are, or the main, I guess, people they're following or documenting are myself and Ashley, and then Tara, Kyle, Jason, Kevin, and Freddie. And then for me, it's whoever my key people are. And right now, I'm just getting a sense of who my key people are. Hence why this conversation is so important. And you never know what might pop up in the conversations that we've had.
How funny.
Hell, there may be a camera on me right now, Callie. You never know. Well, we're not FaceTiming, so yeah, we're not FaceTiming, so you didn't need to put your makeup on. You're solid. You're good. I didn't say the camera's on you. You're solid. But
I had some creepy guy follow me around at the damn fest all day through Wyoming United. I need that little bastard or something.
Was he a little Asian guy? Was he a little Asian guy with a bald head?